This video is for the first assignment. Right now you should be on this video on YouTube. What you're going to need to do is click back over to the Schoology tab, and then you're going to click on the Finding Reliable Websites link. Throughout this video, you might want to pause to make sure you follow all of the instructions. So now would be a good time to pause. Okay, now that you've paused, what you should do is click on the File menu up at the top left corner of the document that's there, and you're going to click on Make a Copy. And then you'll click on OK, and you might want to pause. Okay, so then now what you're going to do is on the research debate project, you're going to start off by finding a website that has to do with your debate topic. So you're going to go ahead and open up a new tab, and then you might just want to do something like, let's say for example that you were doing year-round school, and you didn't want year-round school. You could do either pros and cons of year-round school or cons of year-round school, and then find a website that has to do with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on the first one. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to copy the URL. Now would be a good time to pause. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to click up at the top where it has the HTTP or www, and it should highlight it, and then you're going to two-finger click on your touchpad and choose copy, and then you're going to go back over to your go back over to your copy of the research debate project, and then under URL of website, two-finger click, paste. And now would be a good time to pause. All right, next you're going to add the suffix, which is the part that's the last part in black in the address, the URL. So you're going to click back over to your website, and here's the last part in black. It's .com. We're going to highlight it, two-finger click copy, go back over to the suffix category, two-finger click paste. Now would be a good time to pause. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down to part 2, and you're going to list an idea that you were able to find on other websites. So basically what you want to do is you want to click back over to your website, and you want to find an interesting fact. So let's just say, for example, teens want to be able to take summer jobs. So we could Google summer jobs with year-round school. So we'll just go ahead and open up a new tab and then type in summer jobs with year-round school. And you can just find any other fact that you want to fact check. And so here's some more that talks about disadvantages of year-round school. And so what you're going to do is, in this case, it talks about, just click on it to check. And you want to basically make sure that it has other stuff. So anything else that has information about it, you're just going to go ahead and then click up at the URL and two-finger click copy. Go back over, and where it says give the URL, number 1, two-finger click paste, and you're going to do the same thing with another website. So you're going to click back over to that new website you found, hit the back button, and then find another website. And so this one right here gives information once again about year-round programs and pros and cons. So then you're going to click up at the top, two-finger click copy, go back over to your copy, and under number 2, two-finger click paste. And now would be a good time to pause. Okay, so then basically what you want to do is you want to put that other idea, and so this case the other idea was students are unable to work during the summer. And that was something we found on these other 2 websites. Next, we're going to research the author or the company that wrote the website. So our original website was this right here. And so what we're going to do is just look at the company, and usually that's up in the top left corner. So Scholastic is the company. So we're going to go ahead and click on open a new tab and just Google Scholastic, and sometimes you might need to add the word company too. Okay, and then we learn a little bit about it. It's a U.S. publisher for education, so for distributing books to in educational materials. So generally it's probably going to be a decent website. So we're going to go ahead and highlight that information, two-finger click copy, go back to our research debate project. We're going to list the author or company. In this case it's Scholastic. Whoops, forgot the S. And then we're going to go over here where it says list what you learned, two-finger click paste. Okay, then part 4, the tone. So see if you can find any emotional language. So this is going to be kind of difficult for some websites, but you basically want to make sure that there's, you know, no strong language. Like for here's an example. Make some parents cringe. Cringing is kind of strong language, so I'm just going to highlight that, copy it, go back over, and where it says copy and paste an example of a sentence, I'm just going to go ahead and click paste. So do I think it's not emotional, somewhat emotional, very emotional? I would say somewhat, because the word cringe is very emotional. So my reason would be some emotional language. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go down to part 5. Do you think this website is not biased, somewhat biased, or very biased? So we're going to go back over here, whoops, to our original website, and kind of going to look and see if they have arguments for both sides. And this right here says that our kids, or our schedule offers the kids a break right when they need it. Kids seem refreshed, but then it says many high schools don't apply because of sports schedules and summer jobs. So it kind of gives both points of view. So we're going to go back over to the copy, and we're going to say not biased because they provide information about both points of view. So for explain why, provides both points. And then finally, what we're going to do is, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would we rate this website? So 3 reasons why you would rate the website this way. So think about, does it look professional? Is the date current? Do we know a lot about the author? And do the author seem good? So in this case, I would say I would rate it maybe a 7. And one reason, the author can be trusted because it's a good company. And then another reason would be that it's not biased because it gives 2 points of view. And a third reason might be that it looks professional. But every website's going to be a little bit different. So anyway, that's how you would complete the Finding Reliable Websites.